copywriting.com. And what I'm going to do, just going to set my phone up. What I want to do today was actually continue on with where we left off with the affiliate marketing last week. Right. So what I want to actually do is I want to take you through the way that we're on doing it, where we are using Google Ads to actually get us a lot more engagement. For some reason, this live doesn't seem to be showing up, but hopefully, up there we go. Right. So if anybody's got any questions, don't worry, I have the live on just in case. So what we're actually going to do is we're actually going to use Google Ads to go out there and actually attack the various different affiliate places that we're going to go. Now, again, I'm going to take this through really simple. We're going to be setting this up so that it's kind of unfailable, right? Hopefully that makes some sense. Now, first thing I want to do, I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to take you through the way that we tend to do it. Right, so that's not how I share my screen. I'll share my screen like this. Right, so first thing I'm going to do is we're actually going to go into Google. I'm going to search for Google Ads, right? Now, this is the thing you want to be looking for, right? So Google Ads, get more customers, and what it'll do, it'll actually give you a bonus as well. So I head over to Google Ads, right here, as you can see, we've got £400 worth, even better, of free credit when I spend £400, right? So as soon as I'm on advertising, I'm going to start making money with Google Ads. And the first thing that we need to do, for each Google ad, we're going to set up a raw. We're going to set up each Google ad specifically for a particular product, right? So for a particular niche, I should say. So for example, if we are doing make money online, we're going to set up a Google ad just for make money online. If we're doing chatbots, we're going to make up a Google ad just for chatbots, right? So this means that we can go out and attack all of ManyChat, we can attack the Chatfuel, the Chatmatic, all the rest of them. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because Google will start learning, right? It will bring in their own AI, and it will start learning actually who comes in and who engages themselves with your ads. So we don't want using Google Ad. We've already been using various other things, right? So if we get the Google Ad in place and we're gathering all this information via Google and using their AIs, obviously the best thing that we want to do is we want to set up a Google Ad that's going to make it perfect. Now, when I'm saying this Google Ad, first thing I'm going to say to you is set up more than one Google Ad, right? So if you're just going after one particular niche, please set up 2 Google Ads, right? Now, when you set up the Google Ads, I would always suggest setting up them in different email addresses, and if you can, also on different cards, so you're paying for them in different methods as well. The only reason why I'm saying this is just in case you manage to get yourself banned. If you manage to get yourself banned from Google, it can be really quite bad, and the last thing that we want is a ban that's going to affect a successful running ad, right? So we're going to build up information on the one primary ad. We're going to keep the other ad for our safekeeping, so we know that we're not going to waste no money. And this is the way we're going to do it, right? So setting up the actual Google ad. Let's jump into this. So I'm just going to use my same email address because, let's face it, I've already got a lot of Google ads, right? So I'm putting sign up, start now. And it's going to come along here, and I'm going to say new Google Ads account, right? So we're going to set this new Google Ads account. So as you've seen there before, I've got an awful lot of Google Ads accounts right there, working away quite happily. Right, so please use business info for this page, or don't use info. I'm just going to put don't use info. We're not too bothered about business name. Now, this is where we can actually set it up as whatever we're going to do. So health backup. Now, I decided on health because I thought I'm not known in health niche at all, so to make life a little bit more interesting, I'm actually going to go out and target health, which means I'm starting from exactly the same point as you guys. Right, so it's going to go away. It's going to have a bit think about it, and hopefully it's going to go, yep, here we go. So my website is My Best Home Gym. Don't we? Hi, Susan. How are we doing? I hope we're doing well. Hope New Year's been good. So we're going to put in My Best Home Gym as our website. As you can see, it's actually the health niche that I set up for my girlfriend. So we'll run a couple of ads to that. We'll do all this sort of thing. Right, thanks, people. Come back after here. You click the ad, right? So this is going to show us the thing. Not too bothered about it. Don't worry about that. We want website visits, right? We don't want to get more phone calls. We're not a physical business. We don't want to get more visits to our location, and we don't want to get more views or engagement on YouTube. So let's just click next. So we've already got our sales things. It's going to be loading the conversion data. We found Google Analytics on your website. Connect your info to get a clear picture of your ad performance. Cool. Let's do that. Right now, I must say something. Hiya, Rick. Ricky, sorry, Rick. Ricky, my bad. So, I must admit, right, one thing I'm really, really bad at is this Google Analytics. If anybody's any good at Google Analytics and want to put on a WordPress site for us, please come forward and tell us, right? So we're going to have customers request contact, customers fill out the form, customers request a quote. I'm just going to go back on this one, right? Ideally, you would set up your Google Analytics as well. I don't really tend to, which is something I should. I must confess it is something that I am lacking in an awful lot, right? So don't follow exactly what I'm doing. Obviously, put in your Google ads. Now, hopefully, this is still going. Obviously, on a massive go slow. Oh my God, don't you love the internet? Right, let's just do a quick refresh on that. See if it's actually going to let us find that page again. So, doing all this little lot. I want leads. I want sales. Right. This is quite important. If we're setting this up for, affiliate marketing, we don't have the information to make sales. We haven't got their thank you pages and all the various other parts that we might want. So we don't want to click on press that I want sales, right? We're going to ignore that bit, right? I'm just going to put next on this one and we'll hopefully go past it. Hi, Maureen. So hopefully this is going to go past it and it's going to let me go into it. Right, now it's time to write the ad. Now, this ad here, don't worry about it. It's an ad that Google make you put out there. You're not going to actually run this, right? Don't panic about it in the slightest. So we're just going to do all this little lot. We're going to put much what we can do, little is what we can get away with. 4, 2, 2, 3, 5, 6. All right, we're doing next. Right, let's see if I can go next. No, I'm going to have to put an image in. Let's just have anything at all. Let's just have this one. Right. We'll do on that one. And let's just put next as well. Now, the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go in and I'm going to pause this ad. I don't want to spend any money on this particular ad, right? Because this is actually going to go against what I want to do, or at least one logo. Jesus. Right. Let's have a look. See, I've got a logo. Get images. Hopefully, I've got a logo in there. I can't actually remember because I'm pretty useless. Right. So it's looking for a logo. It's found logo. Just pick that. Done. And next. Right. Now, we can then put in all the different ones. Remember, we're not going to actually run this ad, so we're not bothered, and we don't care. So let's put next. Select your budget. We're just going to put that in. Right, next. I'm quite surprised it didn't give us a warning. Next. Right, and we're going to go submit. Right, let's actually be girlfriends, PayPal, so definitely not run this particular one. Right, we don't want to do none of that. What I want to do next is, I don't want to do none of that bit. I hate it when they keep on changing this stuff. Right, so next we want to go on to these Google Ads. Come on, give us it. Right, explore my campaign. It's not going to let us do that bit. What I want to do next. Right, so now we're in the Google Ads actual settings. Now, a couple of things we're going to do in here. Right, first off, this pending thing, if I can change it, let's change that to pause. So I'm not going to be done with pause campaign. So I'm just going to say further up until I resume it. Don't want to send no feedback. Now, settings. One thing I want to do is I want to switch to expert mode. All right. Once we switch to expert mode, we've got an awful lot more power in amongst what we're actually going to be doing. Right. Because we don't want to be led by what Google decides that we should be putting out there as an ad. Now, there's a different sort of time frame that goes together with ads. You've got your campaigns, which is your top lot. Then you've got your ads inside there, and you've got your various other parts. Now, when we're actually doing a new campaign, don't worry, we are going to be deep diving on this. This is basically just how to set it up, nice and quick. We aren't going to be going for sales. We aren't going to be going for leads. We're going to be going for website traffic. Again, the reason why we're doing this is because we don't have all of the details. We haven't got their landing page. We haven't got their particular pixels. We haven't got all these different parts that we need to make it good for them, right? So we'll also have, right, we would set up this one action. So we'd set that one action, which would actually start tracking. And that would do all of that sort of thing, right? So we don't want this calls from ads, all right? Normally we've got a little dot there as well. But we don't want that. We'll just put continue. And we're going to be using search ads, right? Business website address, we don't need to put that down. And then we'll put down the actual thing that we're going to advertise, the actual product that we're going to advertise. That's what we're going to come on to in the next video, right? We then put continue. I'm just basically going through this really, really quick. We don't want to focus on conversions. We want to focus on clicks. Remember, we haven't got the information that we need to actually give us all of the good stuff on our ads. So we need to just focus on clicks. Another thing I don't like doing, I don't like running display ads. So I'll get rid of display ads. I don't want to run all countries and territories. I want to run the top 5. So I'm going to put in United Kingdom, United States, United Kingdom. We're going to put Canada. We're going to put Australia. I can't spell Australia. I don't know how to spell Australia either. And New Zealand, because I quite like New Zealand. It's pretty cool. New Zealand. And I can put in Ireland as well if I wanted to. Right, let's put Ireland. Right, so we've got Ireland as well. And this gives us all of the various figures of the people who's applicable in these particular areas. Right, so as you can see, these are the only place where we're going to advertise to. Now, your languages, it comes as default as English. If you're in the UK and your browser's set to English, then this will actually become default. Now, if I was to pick another country, say, for example, India, it would only show my ad to people in India who has their browser set to English, right? So it's really quite cool. I click on next after that bit, and then you would start putting in your various different keywords, right? And your display path and where it's going to and all your headlines. We're going to come into all of that, right? That's going to be not the next lesson. That's obviously where we're going to pick the products, and we're going to start diving into that. So that's the basic overview of your keywords, basic overview of your Google Ads setup, right? Set up your Google Ads, get your Google Ads set up. Remember, you're on 2 different accounts. Both of those accounts ideally should be under a different email address, which you can get them from Gmail. Doesn't make a difference. You get all that back end of Gmail stuff. So you want it on different Gmail accounts, on the email addresses, and ideally, if you can, a different payment method, so that none of these payment methods are linked together. So if you do, one thing happens, another thing happens, and you do actually get cut off by Google, you've still got another account that you can go straight back into. Okay, so that's it for this one. Nice and quick. Remember, this will be going on to the affiliate marketing membership website. I'm also going to be doing a deal later on today because it's looking further and further that we're going to get this restaurant. So I might be doing a deal on a lifetime thing where I'm just going to give you everything and just do the whole lot on a lifetime deal with a lot more one-to-one kind of training as well, if you guys are wanting that. Right, so anybody who's interested in that, please drop us a line. I'll probably be doing a video a little bit later on today. And hopefully you guys will want that. It's going to be amazing value. I'm going to make the best offer I've ever made. And that's it. So next one, we're going to go out and we're going to actually start choosing some products. Right. So really simple, really easy. Get that all set up. So simple, so good to do. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it to get success. Right. Thanks for watching.